going to ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
Feel free to expand on it. Yeah. Okay, so while you and Cheddar were talking, you said that she disrespects you and she acts like you can't beat her. Can you really beat Cheddar? Let us know in detail.
Um, okay, I'll just give a little scenario. So I know there was a time where Cheddar and her immediate younger brother, that's my own immediate elder brother, but my younger brother, they were having an issue. And I was holding her from my brother not to beat her. In as much as, she's tall and, she has big body, there's this strength a senior will have. I have it. I don't like fighting, but doesn't mean that when it requires strength, you won't see it. So I was able to hold her down, and hold two of them. Oh, like I was separating the two people that are taller than me. So I know the way they say that no matter how tall an okra tree or they can never go taller than the whatever. So I won't want to say I'll beat her, but I know that I will injure her. Yes.
My name is Ungokalu Chidera Esther. Why am I sounding so official? My name is Cheddar Chris. I'll be 27 next month. Second to the last. Actually, supposed to be the last, but thank God I have a younger one now. So, and I am from Imo State.
What are some things your sister considers as disrespect, but you think is just right?
Okay, that's a very good question. So I know that she's someone that if you do something, she doesn't want you to do it back, right? And when you not do it back, she will not say it's disrespect. Like, she can wear in fact, let me give you a real scenario now. This bangles is for her. Usually, if I buy anything, she can be the first person to wear it. I really don't care. But this one, since she got it, I've not been rocking it though. And then I decided to rock it. And she's saying that I don't have respect. She's my elder sister. I'm not supposed to pick up her things without telling her. I mean, why should I? Biko. But this is actually for her. And then today she saw me, she was like, Chidera, she used to say it, you don't have respect. How don't I have respect, Biko? She's my elder sister. Of course I'm allowed to use her things.
Do you think your sister is living on past glory about her cooking? And what are some things that you think that you can cook more than your sister?
I can cook more than my sister. Okay. So for my yes, my sister is living in past glory. Trust me. Oh, I used to cook this. I used to cook that. This is off camera, Sha. I shall know that one time, this vegetable sauce we talked about, she said when she cooked her own. When she cooked her own, in Igbo, they say, Unu voroya. Salt was too much. Somehow, Sha, not like that. Let me not too cast my sister. I'm sure if she sees this, she'll kill me. But yeah, so I feel like she's living her past glory. And the things I can cook more than my sister, a lot now. Although these days she doesn't even enter kitchen again. So she has someone like me and my cousin or my mom. My mom loves cooking, so yes. Well, and sometimes, yes, anytime she wants to enter kitchen, any day, yeah, touch her to enter kitchen, she'll tell you she wants to go and show her skills. And sometimes the skills are not skilling. But we always say, it's nice, it's okay, it's okay.
Do you really think Cheddar's cooking is better than yours? Or you are ruining this game?
Okay. So, Chidera, my sister, is still learning how to cook. So she's kind of exploring. I've explored. Like I'm allowing them take over. Like they're the one cooking in the. I've not entered the kitchen for how many years now? Cooked. But she's learning, so she has to cook. So because she's cooking now and the food is sweet, doesn't mean that when I enter kitchen, my food no is sweet. And another thing is that I worked with an Indian woman before I got admission into school, so I can cook Indian food. Yeah. So when you talk about, a bit of foreign food, I can cook. And I think she doesn't know that. She can't cook any of it. She doesn't have idea how to cook it. So that's where the seniority part comes in.
What do you think Cheddar would choose? Washing plates for a year or dropping an ATM card for anything you want?
To be candid, dropping her ATM card because Cheddar would, like, it's more like she's paying somebody to wash that plate. She doesn't like washing plates. Like, I mean, I said that from childhood. She'll carry the children and say, don't worry, let me do your assignment, you know, as long as I'm not going to wash plates. So, she will gladly give me the ATM, whether there's money or whether there's no money. All is that, take the ATM, as long as I'm not going to wash plates.
What would you choose? Washing plates for a year or footing the bill for anything your sister wants? That means dropping your ATM card.
I'll foot the bill. 100. She knows that I would rather foot the bill than to wash plate. Me and plate, no go area. I'd rather foot the, anytime for the whole year. If it's 2 years, no problem. But you see, plate forever.
What was your cooking like in university and what has changed?
My cooking life was, I wouldn't say terrible, but I could eat what I cooked. And the only thing I know how to cook then was majorly spaghetti and porridge yam. And that's like, I could eat that every day. Then the day I learned how to cook oha, I could not stop eating oha. But now, the only difference now is man. You know, when you start dating, you have to use food. They say the way to a man's heart is through food. So you have to learn. If you like man, you have to learn. So I had to learn so that my man could tell me, oh, you know how to cook, you cook good. And even now I don't have man, I still cook well. I cook in the house once in a while. Though, like my sister said earlier, we have someone that cook. My cousin knows how to cook. We've taught her well. But once in a while, I just have to enter to show my skills and to remember that I can know how to add salt, enough salt, so that I'll not go and over put salt when I have a man. So yes.
Do you think Cheddar was spoiled as a child and is she still spoiled?
Oh, no. No. I spoiled. Maybe people when their papa get money go spoil person. She wasn't spoiled anything. We all had our own fair share of, you know, growing up. So I think she has. So I don't think it's just being spoiled. It's just, you know, she didn't like it. And she's someone who she doesn't like something. She doesn't pretend to like it. So she will tell you bluntly that, yeah, Mama, I can't do this. I can't do this. Even that was where we're talking about the boxing thing that, you know, I want her to explore. Like, I want her to learn things. But she's someone who, if she's learning this, she doesn't allow any other thing to interfere. So, and I don't think she has a mind of her own, kind of, you know. So, that's what I would say. Not like she was born spoiled. I mean, spoiled as in, I don't understand. Everybody go do their work. So that's what it is, actually.
When your mom is not around, do you automatically become the assistant mom? Like take up the role of the mother in the house?
Oh, I don't need to take it up. I'm actually the assistant. Even when my mom is around, I'm the assistant mom, kind of. Yeah. So, but my mom was at my immediate younger sister's place last year when she went for Mugo. I was the oldest in the house. Well, guess what? Chidera was the one playing the motherly role. She was the one looking for what to eat, making sure we eat. Me, once I'm back, I'll just go and sleep. They wake me up to eat. But what I'll do is, you know, when I have the money, I provide. But I think recently, Chidera played that role of, you know, taking care of the house, even while I was there. So for me, I'll just say that I kind of laid back and watch her, you know, take up that. So, but motherly role, I see they play, even as my mom is there. So,
If you're told that you were going to have this kind of relationship with your sister now, would you have believed from like back then?
Never. Never. So one thing that happened that I know was the first, as a young lady, as a young girl growing up, I have two sisters, for crying out loud. But even my mom, I never told anybody when I first had my first period. I didn't tell anybody. That was because I didn't have, for me, it felt like I didn't have that connection with them. So I didn't tell them. So that's how I know that now, even heartbreak, even friends do this one, if anything at all, I would always try to tell. Not try. It just flows naturally. You shall come back and you have, like now, I'm sure before I get home now, we'll have gist. There must be something to talk about. But before, I don't think we didn't have any connection. Okay.
What did your sister mean when she said you were finding love in the wrong places as a child?
You should have asked her that question because even me, finding love, well, my first boyfriend was when I was 13. So imagine when you're looking for bobo outside, when you should have, that kind of relationship with, I wouldn't say you should have that relationship with your father or your brother, but maybe for me, I needed more of a man's love, attention, and all of it. So when it started coming outside at that early age, it was easy to transition. I guess that's what she means by I was finding love in the wrong places, because at 13, why would you be dating at, like, I had my younger sister now. I used to tell her, even she's 18, 19, I always tell her, leave man, let man leave you. You're too early for that because of heartbreak. And I wish I, had that information when I was 13. I'm sure I wouldn't have dated. So I guess that's the only reason why she feels like I was finding love in the wrong places. I'm always looking for approval from people, always wanting to know what this person is saying about me, or even care, So I guess that's it.
Do you know who your sister's first kiss was with?
If I'm going to guess, I'll have said no, but if I'm going to guess, I don't know his name. I can't remember his name. But I think it was one guy that was in our street. Let me tell you a funny story. I think it's that guy. That hair. The guy, his mother used to make her hair when we were small. So no wonder weekends, my sister always say, let's go and make her. She'll be the one carrying us to go and make her hair for school. I think that's that guy. But I was not the one that now covered them. I went to tell her, I was looking for her one day. I now went to report back to my parents. I did not see how. They now say, they now follow. My father followed us to look for my sister, and that was the end of their relationship. But I think it's that guy.
You were told that you will have this kind of relationship with Cheddar now. Do you believe it from back then?
No. To be candid, I don't know if I'm allowed, but God has a way of doing things, really. Chidera, I'll say me and Chidera getting close is more for me than, not maybe more for her, but more for me, because she has really helped me through my waiting season, and having someone to talk to, my very own. She came back from Port Harcourt. I was alone. My younger sister, my immediate younger sister had, gotten married, and I was alone, having to go through the waiting season. So having Chidera being there actually made it easy. So I didn't really plan that we were going to be close. So, but God has a way of doing things. He kept her for me, I'll say. I just want her to get fulfillment with her career path, get her heart desire, because I know how she has really, really, worked to be here, where she is right now. And I just want her to be where she wants to be. That even when, I'm calling her and I'm chatting with her and I'm asking her how far is it going, I want her to say I'm fine. And when she says I'm fine, it's like I'm really, really fine. But aside that, my relationship with her, like I was just talking to her, like, when I get married, I want to have you in my space. Like, she's someone that when I have in my, no, we'll fight, we'll fight. We'll have our issues, but Cheddar is someone to really have, around. The way she looks out for me, I'll not lie. I don't think I would treasure, I would trade that for anything. Yeah, so.
Who is your favorite with all your siblings?
Isn't it obvious? It's Maureen. I actually call her Enki. Her name is Nkiro. So I call her Enki. It's actually Enki. Because when I heard that when I was a baby, her name was the first name I could pronounce. So I heard, I don't know how true that is, but I feel like we've always had that connection. So, but I'm very close to Maureen.
Okay. What is one thing right now that your sister does in your relationship that you don't like?
Hi. Okay, she doesn't know when to listen, she doesn't know how to listen and not give opinion about something. I always teach her that, see, sometimes, well, that's why recently I've started teaching them something. First, I started with, if I want to tell you something, I'll tell you, be open-minded. And if I want to not tell you that you should not advise me, I'll tell you, please, I want to vent. Or, please, I have something to say. When I give her those kind of words, she just knows that I'm not really expecting you to give your advice. Just take it and take it in. Maybe you should go and pray because she's a prayer warrior. So maybe you should go and pray about it to God. But to me, don't come and start giving me. I'm a grown up, please. Allow me make my decisions. So yeah, I think it's that fact that she wants to, always run into giving you an advice over something.
Who's your favorite of all your siblings?
Ah, that's not good there. Favorite. To be candid, I'm being serious right now. I don't think there's anything like favorite. I just think that they all play their roles in my life at different times. My immediate sister plays her role. My brother plays his own role. Chidera plays her role. And with that, I tend to love them, differently. So I don't think there's a favorite. They all come in at a point, when I will need them. And when you already know their strength and you leverage on it. That's what I do with my siblings. Like, I know their strength and I leverage on it. So I wouldn't say that what Chidera will do for me, Kingsley, my brother, might not do it, but doesn't mean that there are other things he will not do for me. So I don't think I want to do favorite. I'll just say that I love them differently.
Can you talk about this experience from today with your sister? How's the experience been so far?
Okay. So this is just like you all seeing how we roll. Whatever you see here is what you get. I am the way we are, the way we roll, the way we were laughing, the way we were talking. It is just what it is when we are not on camera. So it was good. I mean, having to have, it's like I said earlier, we talked about, so she offended me and we talked about it on Saturday, so we're really good. So having to be here with her and having this moment with her was beautiful. I mean, I wish I would have it again and again with her, but I enjoyed it. I enjoy people seeing my sister, because usually it's always me people always see, but getting to really see my sister and how passionate she is and how she's the best sister in the world.
Thank you for having me. My name is Maureen Ungu, but recently I just started doing Maureen Ungu, but my name is Maureen Nkiruka Ungu. That's my Igbo name. Yes. So I'm the first of 5, and I'm from Imo State. And this year, January 11, I clocked 33. Yes, so that's it.
Okay. What are some things you look forward to with your relationship, like going forward in future? What are some things you look forward to with your relationship in your relationship with Cheddar? Yes, as a sister, like some things that you look forward to getting better, or
With Cheddar. With Cheddar, I don't know. I'm trying to understand the question, but what I'm getting is,
Oh,
I just want her to get fulfillment with her career path, get her heart desire, because I know how she has really, really, worked to be here, where she is right now. And I just want her to be where she wants to be. That even when, I'm calling her and I'm chatting with her and I'm asking her how far is it going, I want her to say I'm fine. And when she says I'm fine, it's like I'm really, really fine.
Aww.
But aside that, my relationship with her, like I was just talking to her, I was like, when I get married, I want to have you in my space. Like, she's someone that when I have in my, no, we'll fight, oh.
Of course.
We'll fight. We'll have our issues, but Cheddar is someone to really have, around. The way she looks out for me, I'll not lie. I don't think I would treasure, I would trade that for anything. Yeah, so
Aww.
I don't think there's any, I just want her to be in a good place in her career part, and mostly have more money to be able to
Amen.
take care of herself.
Amen. Amen.